I just want to take a moment, to talk to you about something really important, you know, and that's letting your happiness depend on other people. You know, happiness and how we find it, is something we all strive for, right? But sometimes, we end up thinking that our happiness depends on others. Like the approval of our friends, family, or even strangers online. We say things like, I'll be happy if they like me, or I'll feel good about myself if I get this or that from other people. I get it. It's easy to fall into that mindset, especially when we live in a world where so much attention is just given how others perceive us. But the truth is that happiness that depends on other people is unstable happiness. It's like building a house on sand. If you're constantly waiting for others to make you happy, you might be feeling disappointed, confused, or even worthless at some time. People change, situations change, and no matter how much we want it, we can't control what others do or say. And when our happiness is tied to someone else's actions or approval, it can feel like we're on a roller coaster, up 1 minute and then down the next. Think about it this way, happiness that comes from other people is temporary. It's like a quick high that fades fast. The likes on a post, the praise for someone admiring you, or the validation from your friends, they all feel good in the moment, but they don't last forever. Eventually the glow fades, and you're left looking for the next thing to make you feel good again. But here's where the shift happens. True happiness comes from within. When you are focusing on things that you can control, your own passions, your own growth, and your own self-worth, you build something that's lasting. Happiness comes from within us. It's something no one can take away from us. It's about accepting who you are as a person, your flaws and everything that you come with. It's about pursuing things that bring you joy and fulfillment because someone else tells you to, but because you genuinely enjoy them. It's about recognizing that you are enough just as you are, and that your value isn't based on anyone's opinion or opinion on you. I want you to understand this, that you don't need to feel anyone's permission to be happy, because that's just not how things should work. Your happiness should be tied to how others feel about you, or whether they give you the validation you're seeking. Yes, it can be great when people lift you up, and it's important to have good relationships, but your foundation of happiness has to come from your own understanding of who you are and what you love about yourself. It's the only way you can create something stable that lasts through the ups and downs of life. Just remember that there will always be times when people disappoint you or when things don't go your way, but that's okay, because your happiness isn't reliant on that or them. It's built on your ability to look inward, to love yourself, and find peace in who you are. Don't give anyone the power to determine your worth. You got to know your own worth. You have the strength to decide how you feel, how you act, and what makes you happy. So, focus on building happiness from the inside. Nurture your passions, challenge yourself to grow, and surround yourself with people who will support you through it. Because, not because you need their approval, but because they respect who you are. Your happiness isn't for sale. It's yours to create, and it starts with you.